soft like a secret shared in the dark. I'm watching the shadows dance, looking for a spark. My hands are weathered like the keys on this older bright, but they still know how to hold a glass and toast the night. The rain is tapping rhythm on the glass outside, while I let the vintage blues become my only guide. Oh, let the wine breathe slow, let the mahogany melody rise. I see the ghost of 1945 behind my tired eyes. A little bit of Cabernet, a little bit of soul. His raspy voice is all I need to feel completely whole. In the velvet of the evening, where the lo-fi meets the grain, we're dancing in the memories, washing out the rain. I remember how you looked in that dress of midnight blue, when the brass was loud and heavy and the world felt brand new. Now the tempos dropped a notch and the drums are soft and low, but the fire in this bottle has a familiar kind of glow. I'm an old man with a story etched in every side, singing to the moonlight, hanging in the Harlem sky. Time is just a river, honey, and I'm drifting on the tide, with a mellow horn and a lonely heart, with nowhere left to hide. Keep the needle in the groove, let the static play its part. Every crackle is a heartbeat from a weary, jazz-soaked heart. One more pour for the road we walked, and the miles left to go, when the candlelight is flickering and the embers start to glow. It's a romantic kind of sorrow, a sweet and heavy bliss, to find a piece of heaven in a wine-stained lonely kiss. The bass keeps walking steady, like a clock that's lost its way, chasing off the sunlight of another weary day. Oh, let the wine breathe slow, let the mahogany melody rise. I see the ghost of 1945 behind my tired eyes. A little bit of Cabernet, a little bit of soul. This raspy voice is all I need to feel completely whole. In the velvet of the evening, where the lo-fi meets the grain, we're dancing in the memories, washing out the rain. Yeah, just one more sip, keep the brass blowing low. It's a long night, but the wine is sweet. That's the sound of the years, pure jazz, pure gold. Candlelight is dancing on the rim of your glass, while the shadows of the evening slowly come to pass. I've got the needle on the record, a scratchy kind of soul. Pour another drop of red, let the music take control. It's a velvet midnight, just you and me, like a melody drifting across across a quiet sea. My voice is worn like leather, my heart is brand new. Sipping on this vintage wine, lost in the view of you. The city lights are blinking, far beyond the pain, softly humming rhythm like the falling summer rain. I remember how we started back in '44, but every time I look at you, I love you a little more. Time has lined my face and the blues have touched my hair, but when the saxophone starts crying, I find you standing there, in the smoke and the sweetness, in the aging of the vine. Everything is perfect as long as you are mine. The bottle's getting low now, the stars are turning gray, but I could stay right here until the breaking of the day. No need for many words, just a feeling in my bones, a simple blues for lovers in these mellow baritone tones. Yeah, just one more sip, stay with me, darling, in the quiet, in the jazz, in the wine. The river's still awake, so am I. I found a table by the waterfront, where the fog rolls in before the sun. The docks are empty, the ropes hang loose, and another sleepless night has begun. A half-filled bottle keeps me company, better than most folks ever could. It never asks where I've been or whether I did what I should. The river knows my name,
River knows my name.
heard it when I was young,
Heard it when I was young.
it carried every dream I had long before they came undone. The river knows my name,
River knows my name.
better than I know myself.
Then I know myself.
I spent my life chasing tomorrow while yesterday sat on the shelf. A tugboat groans somewhere in the distance like an old blues singer clearing his throat. His lonely echo drifts across the water and settles softly around my coat. I remember nights in crowded ballrooms, bright suits and applause after every tune. Now I count reflections on the water and watch them disappear beneath the moon. A river knows my name,
River knows my name.
heard it when I was young,
Heard it when I was young.
it carried every dream I had long before they came undone. The river knows my name,
River knows my name.
better than I know myself.
Then I know myself.
I spent my life chasing tomorrow while yesterday sat on the shelf. just a little amber left behind, like all the people I once loved, a trace of sweetness trapped in time. The water keeps on moving without concern for who remains. Maybe that's a secret of surviving, learning how to flow through pain. Some men build monuments, some leave fortunes for their sons. I left songs scattered across the country and stories carried by the wind. Maybe that's enough for a lifetime. Maybe that's all anybody gets. A few good nights worth remembering, and a few mistakes worth regret. The river knows my name.
River knows my name.
Heard it when I was young.
Heard it when I was young.
It carried every dream I had, long before they came undone. The river knows my name.
River knows my name.
Better than I know myself.
Then I know myself.
I spent my life chasing tomorrow, while yesterday sat on the shelf. The river knows my name.
River knows my name.
And soon this night will fade, but somewhere inside that dark water, a piece of me will stay. The first bird starts singing, the eastern sky turns gray. I finish a final drop of whiskey and watch the darkness drift away. The river keeps its secrets the way old friends sometimes do, and carries another lonely night out beyond my view. Another bottle open, another night in June. The city fading outside the window, while your perfume fills the room. The bartender knows my story, he's heard it for many years. He pours the wine without asking, watches old ghosts disappear. Then you walk through the doorway smiling, like you've done 1,000 times before. And somehow this tired old dreamer finds a reason to hope once more. Raise your glass a little higher, let the candlelight dance on your skin. Tonight the world can wait forever. Let this feeling slowly begin. The Merlot tastes a little sweeter every time your hand finds mine. And I swear the stars grow brighter with every sip of wine. There's a photograph by the piano from a winter long ago. Faces fade, but some hearts linger long after they've let go. I've crossed roads filled with sorrow, I've worn loneliness like a coat, but your laughter warms the silence like a fire beneath the smoke.
Raise your glass a little higher.
Let the candlelight dance on your skin.
Tonight the world can wait forever.
Let this feeling slowly begin.
The Merlot tastes a little sweeter
every time your hand finds mine.
and I swear the stars grow brighter
with every sip of wine. The band keeps playing softly, old melodies from another age. Every note feels like a memory written across a yellow page. Your eyes reflect the candle flames like autumn rivers after rain. And for a moment I stop counting every loss and every pain. Time has taken many things from me, the color from my hair, the quickness in my footsteps, the strength that once was there. But it never took my hunger to find a love that's true. And after all these wandering years, I found it here with you.
Raise your glass a little higher.
Let the candlelight dance on your skin.
Tonight the world can wait forever.
Let this feeling slowly begin.
The Merlot tastes a little sweeter
every time your hand finds mine.
and I swear the stars grow brighter
with every sip of wine.
Raise your glass a little higher.
Let the evening take its time.
The sweetest thing I've ever tasted
was never really the wine.
Soon the chairs will all be empty.
Soon the band will pack away. Soon the moon will leave the skyline and welcome in the day. But long after the last glass empties, and long after the music's gone, I remember how you look tonight and carry it into the dawn. Rains start around midnight, soft at first and steady enough to raise the city. The window beside my chair looks older tonight. Water sliding down the glass like tired fingers searching for a memory. The street below shines gold and silver under the trembling neon signs. A taxi crawls through the avenue and disappears into the weather. I pour a little whiskey and let the thunder finish my thoughts. Rain changes a room, makes it quieter, makes every little sound feel important. The ice in a glass, a chair moving, a man breathing alone. Somewhere across the block, a trumpet leaks through an open window. Slow, muffled, beautiful, like somebody practicing for ghosts. The melody drifts through the rain until I can't tell whether it's coming from outside or somewhere deep inside me. I used to think storms were lonely things. Now I understand them better. They arrive heavy, speak honestly, and leave without apology. Maybe people should do the same. The whiskey warms my hands, but not the years behind them. Nothing warms those. The rain keeps falling harder, like the sky finally gave up pretending it was strong. And maybe that's why nights like this feel sacred, because everything outside finally matches the soul inside. Around 5 in the morning, the storm begins to weaken. The trumpet is gone. The bottle is nearly empty, and the city slowly returns like nothing happened. But for a few quiet hours, the rain understood me. The rain understood me.